Hi Modcrafters, I'm Miss Modcraft, and in this video we will begin creating our first ever data pack. In this 3-part playlist we will add multiple features to our data pack, with each video adding more complicated features. In this first video we will learn how to add effects to the player after eating some food items, as well as creating new crafting recipes. We will be using mCreator to create our data pack. mCreator is a tool that I will be using in my videos to help you learn how to create mods for Minecraft. If you are unfamiliar with mCreator, I have created a playlist to get you more familiar with it. Click here if you want to begin with that. If you want to see more Minecraft mod tutorials, don't forget to subscribe, but for now, let's begin. I want to start each of the series by showing you the workspace settings I have for the data pack. I want to draw particular attention to the mod ID and the Minecraft version. It's important to remember the mod ID of your data pack, as you'll be using it very often. The Minecraft version is also important because if you create your data pack for the wrong version, there's a chance it will behave differently or not work at all. For this data pack, our mod ID will be my_first_datapack, so whenever you see this, know that we are talking about something that has come from our data pack. To start off our data pack, I want to show you how we can add effects to the player when they eat a certain type of food. We're going to start by giving the player night vision when they eat a carrot. To do this, we're going to create an advancement and a function. We'll start by creating the advancement and we'll call it Eat Carrot Advancement. You may already be familiar with advancements in Minecraft. Some advancements that you may recognise are Getting an Upgrade and Cover Me with Diamonds. Advancements are awarded to the player once they complete a task or goal. For our advancement, we want the player to simply eat a carrot, so that's what we'll put for the description. We'll also set the icon to be a carrot. Now we need to actually set up the advancement to be given to the player when they eat a carrot. To do this, we need to build the advancement's trigger. Triggers are things that happen in our Minecraft world. For this one, we want to check for when the player consumes an item. We then want to set the item that is being consumed to be a carrot. You may need to double click to set the item. We don't want the player to be aware of this advancement. We want it to be given to the player without them knowing. To do this, we uncheck both Show Toast when completed and Announce to chat when completed, and we want to check Hide Advancement Display. We're not finished editing our advancement, but we now want to create our function, so we will click Save and Keep Open and click the Workspace tab. Here we will create our function. We'll call it Eat Carrot Function. A function is a collection of Minecraft commands that run one after the other. We want our function to give the player the night vision effect. We start our command with effect. This tells Minecraft that the command is going to do something with effects. Next we add give. This tells Minecraft that we will be giving the effect to something. Next we add @s. This is our target. This is telling Minecraft who we want to add the effect to. There are a few different targets in Minecraft commands. The @s is the entity that is running the command, which in our case is the player that has eaten the carrot. Next we need to add the effect we want to be added. We want to add night vision. Finally, we want to add how long we want the effect to last. We're going to put 120, which means the player will have the night vision for 120 seconds or 2 minutes. We're finished with that command. Now when this function runs, it will give the player night vision, but we're not finished with the function. At the moment, if we link the function to our advancement, the player would eat a carrot, which would then trigger the advancement to be awarded, which will then run the function and give the player night vision. But if 5 minutes later the player ate another carrot, the advancement is already awarded and so our function won't get run, and the player won't be given the night vision. To solve this, we need our function to reset our Eat Carrot advancement, so that each time a carrot is eaten, the advancement can be awarded and then reset for the next time. So on the next line of our function, we start with advancement, letting Minecraft know we are doing something with advancements. Next we add revoke. This means we want to take an advancement away. Then we add our target, @s, as we want to take the advancement away from the player who ate the carrot and who we gave the night vision. Next we add only. This means we only want to remove one advancement. Finally, we add the advancement we want to remove. In this case, it is an advancement that we have created as part of this data pack. So instead of starting with Minecraft, we start with the mod ID of our data pack. In my case, this is my_first_datapack. We then have a colon followed by the name of our advancement, eat_carrot_advancement. Our function is now ready and we can save it. Now we need to have our advancement run on our function. Go to the Advancements tab that we have left open. In the Reward function drop-down, select the newly created eat_carrot function. I also like to set the advancement parent to itself, but this isn't necessary. Our advancement is now also ready and we can save it. If you want to test what we've done so far, you can install the data pack and test it out. If you're unsure how to install the data pack, you can click this video to guide you through it. Sure enough, when I eat a carrot, I'm given night vision for 2 minutes. I'm also going to add another advancement and function so that when the player eats dried kelp, they get given water breathing for 2 minutes. If you want to challenge yourself, see if you can do this by yourself and pause the video now. Otherwise, keep watching and we'll speed through and I'll show you what the advancement and function look like once they're finished. As you can see, for the advancement, everywhere the carrot advancement mentions carrot, we've replaced it with kelp or dried kelp. We've also made sure to update our trigger and function. In the function, we have replaced night vision with water breathing and have made sure that we are resetting the new kelp advancement. Again, testing in Minecraft, when I eat dried kelp, I get water breathing for 2 minutes. The final element we're going to add to our data pack in this video is a recipe. We're going to add a recipe for an enchanted golden apple. We're going to leave all the settings on the left as they are. On the right, we can see what looks like a crafting table. To create a recipe, all we need to do is add the items that will make up the recipe, including the item that will be crafted. For an enchanted golden apple, I'm going to make the recipe a golden apple surrounded by 8 bottles of enchant. Once happy with the recipe, you can save, and you should find that you can now use your new recipe in game. Well done, you should now know some basics about advancements, functions and recipe in data packs. If you want to carry on, please click the video here, where we will learn how to overwrite existing Minecraft recipes, as well as how to create more complex advancements and functions. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe for more Minecraft mod tutorials. Goodbye Modcrafters, and see you next time.